And wonders of his love. I just love Christmas carols, don't you? They put me in the mood for Christmas. So I feel all Christmassy and, decorations in the house and all that stuff. My kids have been singing Christmas songs since July. It's a little off time, but I mean, they like singing Christmas carols, so I love it as well. It really puts us in the mood for the season. Um, and this is a great season of joy and stuff. The problem is they put me in the mood, but they don't necessarily make me worshipful. Because all the songs on the TV or the radio, wherever you do your Alexa, or they play constantly and make you feel like you're in Christmas, but not necessarily make you feel worshipful and make you remember who the center of this whole thing is. Singing about the wonders of his love doesn't necessarily make me recognize the wonders of his love in my life. Actually, singing about the wonders of his love makes me wonder so many times. Makes me wonder about his love during this season when everything is rushed and everything is money, everything is presents and parties and celebrations and friends, and it sounds so good. And that puts us in the mood, but not necessarily in a worshipful way. So what do I need to do? This reminds me about the story of the shepherds. They were minding their business with their sheep and stuff, and then all these angels appear out of nothing, and they start singing and glorying the Lord to the Lord in the highest, and all that stuff that you already know. The shepherds are so scared about this that the angels have to say, "Hey, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. We're just angels. We're just telling you what's happening." So this is the verse I want to share with you. I don't want to share my own Bible version. This is what they say in Luke chapter 2. The shepherds returned from seeing Jesus filled with joy and awe, glorifying God for all they had seen and heard. And that only happened after hearing all these angels. They went to see Jesus and they worshiped him. They realized this is true. And it's not just when they see Jesus. And this is the three things that I want to share with you today to give you a little bit of hope during this season. Number one, they returned. They went back to their normal life. They were in a moment of awe, as the text says, and they were probably in the third heaven, like Paul, in some ways. And they come and see Jesus, but they had to return to their life, and that's what's going to happen to you after the party, after the great service, after the candlelight service here at church. You will go back home after the celebrations, after the food, after the laughter. And what are you going to do there? What do you do when you have to go back to the routine of your life? The shepherds went back. And then it says this: from seeing Jesus, they went back from seeing Jesus. It doesn't matter where you go back to, what you go back to. It matters who you saw during the season. Did you see Jesus? I hope you did. I hope you have been seeing Jesus. I hope you see him on the 25th or whatever day you celebrate Christmas. I think this is important because our worship is not based on a celebration. Our worship is based on a person, on a relationship. And this is the third thing they did. Are you ready? It says, they went back glorifying God. Glorifying God is the key here, because you're not just going back to normality. You're not just going back to work. You're not just going back to your normal life. You're going back knowing who you know, remembering who you know, the relationship you have with Jesus, but also you're going to do something, and that something, people, is called worship. And that's when you know that you're not just in the mood for Christmas, but you're in a worshipful state. So I hope that this Christmas you can celebrate and have seen the wonders of His love.